Hi there, this is Sheila with Designs of a Baby Moon, and today I want to show you how I'm using Embrilliance Essentials and Enthusiasts to take this one single snap tab and putting it in a bigger hoop so that you can make as many cats as possible as fast as you want, and you can do this with any snap tab design, but I just wanted to show you with this new little kitty cat design because I think it's really cute. And of course we're going to need to be making more cats. So this design comes with a single and a 4x4 hoop, and it also comes with a multi for a 5x7 hoop, but let's work with the single and the 4x4 hoop size right now. So the first thing I want to do is I want to think about what size hoop I'm going to make these in. If you have a 6x10 or a 7x12 inch hoop, or maybe yours is in millimeters if you're a Husqvarna user and you only have, not Husqvarna, yeah, or VP3, and you have hoops by the millimeters, maybe yours is 8x14, you've got that great big hoop. You can, instead of just using my 5x7 file, you can take the single one and let's sort it to many more cats that you could do at a time. So let's do this. Let's make this a 7x12. Let's say we're going to use our 7x12 inch hoop. Okay, let's apply the hoop and say okay to remove that screen. And now we have our one little kitty in the middle of that hoop. Well, I'm going to put a lot of kitties in this hoop, so let's scoot him up here. Now let's see how many kitties we can get in this hoop when we use the instant repeat function on Embrilliance Enthusiast in our screen. So over here underneath my utility menu there is a function called instant repeat. We're going to click this and it's going to ask us how many we want across, how many we want down, and how much space we want between each design. So let's see how many kitties we can get on here. I'm going to scoot this out of the way so we can see. So we want to do 1, 2, that kitty's really close, so we're going to have to scoot those apart. 3, I can get 3 across, so let's stretch them out. 3 kitties across. We can make the horizontal space in between them greater so that there's more room to trim around them. Let's see how many kitties we can get down. Let's go 1 row, 2 rows. Yes, we can get 3 rows of kitties down there, but they need some space so that we can trim them properly. Let's see how much space we can get in between each row. I think that's probably, that's it. Our box down here turned red. That's a warning that it's too big for our hoop. So we'll take it down 1 millimeter, and now it fits perfectly within inside of our hoop. So let's say okay. We've got 9 kitty cats in our hoop. You can see that there are 9 designs right here. If we just left this as it is, let me show you on the Stitch Simulator what that would do, and I'm just kind of moving these around to make sure that they're all within my border, right? Let's run the Stitch Simulator and see what happens. We're going to stitch kitty number 1 all the way through to the end, kitty number 2 all the way through to the end, and then 3, 4, 5, 1 kitty at a time. Wouldn't it be great if we could sew out all the eyes and the tails at the same time? Well, you can. So let's click Utility and then Color Sort. Color Sort is going to separate the steps or sort the steps out so that there are less individual stops, but all the eyes will stitch together, all the tails, all the ears. You see what I mean? Let's look at that new view that Essentials gave us. And you can see over here in our object window we have 5 steps now. We have all of the placement stitches, all of the eyes and mouths together, all of the ears and noses together because they're all the same color, and all of the tails together, the stitch all at one time, and then all of the last placement stitch. Let's look at the in the Stitch Simulator and see what that happens. How that happens. All the backing, all the eyes, all the ears, all the tails, and then you put your backing material under your hoop and then run the placement or the final finishing stitch. All the finishing stitches all at one time. Isn't that great? What you would do now is you would save this new file. Right now it's untitled, that new view. You would give it a name, a new name in your files where you're going to keep your new files that you've color sorted, and then save that file to your machine as a stitch file. That's going to be in File, save stitch file as, and then you can call it whatever you want to. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope that you enjoy using this color sort feature on this design and many more, and make lots of snap tabs all at once for either gifts or for your family, or for reunions, or for even school mascot things. This is a great way to make a bunch at one time, especially if you're stocking up for a craft show. So I hope that was helpful. Stop by my website, www.designsbybabymoon.com, and see what else is new lately. Thanks for watching.